USA Hoops dropped South Sudan 103 to 86. This time it counted. They, of course, had a friendly, and USA squeaked out a 1-point win over South Sudan. It was different this time around. I love watching Kevin Durant. When you think about a guy who is just a basketball player, that he just loves playing ball, and he's there at the free throw line talking trash to the South Sudan players. Like, you guys are soft, man. I mean, he's saying it in colorful language. You guys are soft, man. You guys are soft, man. And then he, hits a free throw. But there's something about Durant. Now, he's way too sensitive, but he is a bucket waiting to happen. I say way too sensitive because he gets caught up in social media. Now, I think he likes it, but I also think that it drives him crazy sometimes. But on the basketball floor, I like a little bit of trash talking. I mean, growing up in the era with Bird and Michael Jordan, I mean, you just had some great trash talkers. And then you see Kevin Durant is out there, and he wants to let you know he's got your lunch today. And you saw that yesterday. But it's fun to watch that. Anthony Edwards has a little bit of that. In fact, Anthony Edwards trash talked Durant in the playoffs this past year. But watching Durant, he's the guy that walks by the gym, and if somebody's in there shooting hoops, he would walk in and shoot hoops. And there's a old school mentality about his approach to it, and he's the greatest international player we've ever had. And it's just fun to watch him because I do think he's underrated. I think because he went to Golden State and he won there, therefore, you couldn't have won it without Steph and Clay and Draymond, which is true, but he was still the MVP of the finals twice. And he's just, of unstoppable players in NBA history, Kevin Durant is on the short list of guys that he's just a bucket. Kareem to me is the most unstoppable player of all time. Nobody could stop that. No matter what, you couldn't stop the sky hook. We know about Mike. There are other Wilt Chamberlain when he played. But Kevin Durant, mid-range, three, even post-up, buckets, constantly. So it's fun to watch him play, and this will probably be his last Olympics. But Team USA dropped South Sudan 103 to 86. Also, much has been made about Jason Tatum. He got benched. Oh, my gosh. How's he going to come back from this? What's Steve Kerr thinking? What are the agendas here? It's hard to get everybody into a 40-minute game. It's 10-minute quarters, and everybody there is an all-star. They all want to play. They all think they should play. Now Joel Embiid got benched. I don't know what the fallout's going to be from that. I mean, I get it. Jason Tatum won a title. Had a great year, unbelievable year. But he didn't fit in with what they were up against Serbia. It's okay. And then he got to play against South Sudan. So I guess everything's okay. But I was surprised at the outrage and the anger towards Steve Kerr. Like, how could you humiliate him? And Jason Tatum was bothered by it. But if your common goal, we had Mike Krzyzewski on, and Coach K said when he coached, he demanded a pledge from his players, whatever it would take to win a gold medal. Not, I got to get touches, I got to get playing time. And that's what surprised me a little bit here. And all Jason Tatum has to say is, I'm here to win a gold medal. I hope I get to play. I expect to play. I should play. But I have to be a team player. And we do have great players here. Would you rather have Jason Tatum or Kevin Durant? I'll take Kevin Durant. International play, Kevin Durant, every day. If he's healthy, every day. And I think that's where we get lost sometimes. Who's the right player at the right time against the right team? That's all Steve Kerr's doing. His goal is not to humiliate anybody, embarrass anybody. His goal is to put the best team out there. And yes, it does sound crazy that Jason Tatum can't get in against Serbia, but Steve Kerr didn't put him in. Not the end of the world. You know what's the end of the world? When you lose. That's when it's the end of the world. Not now. You won. Nobody can complain. You beat Serbia. Nobody can complain because you didn't get playing time. If you lose, all right, maybe you can complain a little bit. So USA dropped South Sudan 103 to 86.